Hello, my name is Russ from Bounty Hunter Metal Detectors. Today I'm here with the Time Ranger Pro. We're going to discuss what you'll find inside your box when you purchase the Time Ranger Pro. As you can see, the Time Ranger Pro comes in a very nice retail box. On the back we have our mechanicals. It points out all the functions and features of this great metal detector. Now let's open the box and see what you can expect to find. As you can see, everything comes nicely packed inside. You'll find our manual and 2 washers. We have a lower rod. We have an S rod. And we have an upper rod. You'll find your control box, as well as an armrest and an arm strap. Lastly, you'll find your 11-inch double D coil. Now that we have everything out of the box, let's go into a little bit more detail. You'll get 2 washers, as well as instructions on how to place the washers on the lower rod. You also have a coupon for a special deal on a digging tool from Bounty Hunter Metal Detectors. On the control box, you'll find 2 screws. These screws are used to connect the control box to your S rod. And on the armrest, you should find a bolt with a nut to affix to your S rod. You'll also have the arm strap. On the coil, you should find a coil bolt and knob to affix your coil to the lower rod. You'll also find a Velcro strap to affix your cable to the pull system. Let's dive into the assembly of the armrest onto the S rod. All you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver. You'll notice there are 3 positions where you can place the armrest. This just depends on user preference. On the armrest, you'll notice 2 types of reliefs. On one side, we have a circle. On the other side, we have one shaped like the bolt. The bolt will go in this side, which will stop the bolt from rotating when you put the screw through the bolt. Alright, we've got the arm cup on. Now, to place the control box. Remove the 2 screws from the control box and use them to place the control box onto the S rod like so. Alright, we have the control box affixed to the S rod as well as the arm cup. Note the way the arm cup is attached. Many times users will reverse this. Just remember the angle from the back is higher than the front. Alright, let's attach the rods. The first is the upper rod. Make sure your cam lock is loose. Then tighten your cam lock so there's no wiggle in it. Next, we'll insert the lower rod. It has the same sort of setup. You'll notice on the upper rod there's several different holes here. This is to adjust it for your size. Again, make sure your locking collar cam lock is nice and loose. There we go. We're set. Lock the locking collar again. So grab your coil bolt and knob, your Velcro strip that was attached here in the beginning, and your 2 red washers. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove this Velcro strap, which is just holding the coil cord for now. Now we're going to place our washers on both sides of the lower rod. You can see there's small indents for them. Okay, slide your coil to where you can see all the way through, and then run the coil bolt through. Once the coil bolt is through, you grab the knob and screw that on. Tighten it down so that it's snug, but don't over tighten it because you'll end up breaking the coil bolt if you go too tight. You just want it to have a little bit of resistance with this coil. Now note the direction of the coil. The pointy part is up top, the cord is towards the back. So now what you're going to do is you're going to wrap the coil cord around the pull system. You don't want to leave it flimsy and flopping all over the place because it's going to catch on stuff. So the best way to do that is take your coil, rotate it completely forward, and then take your cord to the top of where your coil is, and this will allow you extra play so you can move the coil in any direction you wish. If you tighten it down too low, you can't go very far with this coil. Alright, the way these straps work is, you'll notice there's a little hole here. Place this around the coil cable. Take your Velcro, feed it through that hole, and tighten it down. Then you take the Velcro and attach the cord to the pole. After you have your cord connected to the pole, you can set your coil in the regular position, get your other Velcro, and attach it to the cord the same way. Now we're going to start wrapping the cord around the pole system. You don't have to do this very tight. This is just to keep it out of the way so that you're not catching on stuff. Once you have the coil cord wrapped around the pole system, you're going to place the plug inside the connector. There's a groove on this connector and a corresponding bump. Line those two up, push it in, and then tighten it down with the locking collar. Now you'll take your Velcro, slide it down, and just place it over the cord like so. This cord isn't going anywhere, it's nice and tight. Alright, so we've got the unit set up. It runs off of one 9-volt battery, which goes right here. On a single 9-volt battery, you can expect 25 to 30 hours of use. It also has a headphone jack. Now, this is a dust cover to keep any water, debris, or dust out if you're not using headphones. The unit is extremely light at 2.5 pounds and well balanced, making it very easy for almost anybody to use all day long. Bounty Hunter takes customer satisfaction very seriously. So if you have an issue or you're missing something in your box, please feel free to contact us at info@frstTX.com or give us a call. I'll put both the email and the phone number down below. Bounty Hunter is an American-made company with an industry-leading 5-year warranty on this unit.